You know what game is sitting right here that's a really fucking awesome game? Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. Ah! Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. Ah! Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it, wait for it, wait. Ah! Oh god. I'd be really upset if this broke. This is classic, man. Oh god, I gotta stop throwing shit. I gotta stop saying oh god. Because there was this one guy who was like, oh god, and he was like, stop saying god, you're offending me, don't say god damn it. God damn it, I just said god damn it. Anyway, if you're that guy, sorry. Don't mean to offend. Although it's the internet, come on, that was my motto or my lesson from Children Nation, like number 6, back in like August. Don't get offended, it's the internet. We're all gonna die, we're all gonna cry, so don't get offended, because we're just gonna disappear one day, and that's it. That is it. There's nothing more you need to know besides the fact that we're all gonna die. Alright, so since we're all gonna die, and I know it's very sad, I don't know why I keep repeating it, maybe just to tell you, so you don't have any doubts about it. Since we all are gonna kick the bucket one day, don't worry about shit as much. Seriously, that's my main thing that annoys me. The fact that people go crazy and they'll believe in a lot will be extremism and shit towards like a goal or an idea that they don't even know if it believes. Yes, I'm talking about religion. And every religion has its fanatics. But that's what annoys me so much. I mean, come on, just relax, guy. Just live your life, be a good person, and just chill and just be happy. If you can't be happy, then just chill. Because, your hair's gonna fall out if you stress about too much shit. Stressing is never good for the body or the soul, man. So, and you care about your soul. Your soul's important. I always want to know if we actually have a soul. I don't know if I believe in souls. As cool as it would be, to think that, when people die, their souls linger around, and, they help you, they guide you, they do some other cool shit, soul-y stuff, they float, I don't know. But it'd be cool to think that, but I don't know if I really can believe in that, just because I'm too skeptical of everything. Hell, I'm skeptical when someone, feeds me a sandwich. If they bring me a sandwich, did you lace that with poison? Did you? No? You sure? Alright, you take a bite of it. See, I'm too skeptical even for, real life shit. When we start, actually having, otherworldly discussions and we start incorporating the fact that there could be life after death, or maybe there isn't death after life. Death after life. Yeah, there is death after life. Of course there would be death after life. That'd be fucking stupid. There is definitely death after life. You will definitely be dead after your life. But there could be life after death. See, it's a whole fucking shitstorm of stuff. Anyway, I'm too skeptical of the sandwiches. I definitely, I don't even know what the fuck to believe if there was more shit out there, okay? First of all, my mind couldn't wrap around it. Because my mind can't wrap around science concepts, like the idea of a black hole, or the idea of infinite space. I can't. Because my mind, it perceives stuff as ever, as finite. I can't picture infinite. I can't. So, shit in my mind is finite. And black holes in my mind don't fucking work because I just can't understand them. So maybe someone can give a better understanding of what a black hole is, because it's supposed to just be nothing and emptiness and whatnot. And I can't think of emptiness without, again, I've said so many times, I can't think of emptiness without thinking of black, and black is not emptiness. Black is a color, black is an idea, and that's not empty. So, again, if I can't wrap my head around science and how that shit works, no way I'm fucking wrapping my head around religion, okay? And how that's supposed to work. I just can't do that. I'm just too fucking, I think about it too much. And I think that's the idea behind, at least religion. You're not supposed to question it. You're supposed to just take it for what it is, and then, believe in that, and live a righteous, moral life. I agree with the living a righteous, moral life part. You really should lead a righteous, moral life. Do anything you want to do, anything, as long as it doesn't affect anyone else or hurt anyone else. Do whatever you want to do. You want to fucking climb that mountain? By gods, man, climb the fucking mountain. As long as it doesn't affect anyone else. Don't climb the mountain with a bricks and then drop all the bricks when you get to the top. That shit's not good. Don't do that. But yeah, that's my idea. I can't wrap my head around everything. So I don't know. Is religion supposed to just be something you just accept? Because, it's easy. It's an easy exception that, God loves you, God hates you, whatever. You go to hell, you go to heaven. Easy to understand. Not really complex at all. Is that why people find it a good alternative? Because they don't understand science, so they choose to believe in religion? Or maybe science sucks. And science does suck. When you think about science pretty much tells you, oh hey, you get stabbed, you bleed out, cut an artery, it bleeds, it keeps the heart keeps pumping blood. Eventually, you know, the blood just spills out, you die. That's science. There's nothing after that. You're now dead on the floor. That's really fucking disappointing. Okay? And then you hope you rely on the court system and the justice system to catch the guy who did it, and then that's it. Religion has you, you know, believe that after this happens, that guy will now forever burn in hell, and he'll forever be an evildoer, and he'll forever suck at life, and he'll be casted out by God and be smited. And then when you die, because you died, you know, because of a violent crime, and you were supposedly, if you were a good person, you get to go to heaven. That's really easy. That's nice and easy to believe, and I like that. And I think, you know, it's nice to believe in stuff like that. But you gotta be realistic as well in terms of believing it. I don't know. I really don't know. As much as I want that to be true, dude, that'd be fucking awesome. That'd be the coolest shit ever. But I just, again, my mind, it can't wrap around people trying to poison me and, like, trusting them. How the hell am I gonna trust religion? Especially when I can't even physically tell what's there and what isn't there. You know, in the old days, if I was saying this kind of stuff, like, you know, saying I'm not sure what exists, I don't know what's out there, and I really don't know, people would be killed for that. That's the kind of, like, weird shit, and that's how far we've come as society. We used to kill people, and we'd call them blasphemy for speaking their mind. Nowadays, you know, we accept it, and we tolerate it. That doesn't mean you gotta be a dick. If someone believes in everything, just because I don't understand it doesn't mean that you don't. You can have a perfect understanding of religion, and if you do, God bless you, man, or should I say, Holy Spirit thing bless you, because if you understand it and it works for you, great. I wish I had that ability. For me, it doesn't work for me. I can't conceive it, so I can't do it in my head. But hey, if it works for you, great, man. I envy that. But yeah, people would be killed in the past for saying something like that. You know, and you think, death. You know, you have one life, and they were at least, yeah, for now one life, because it could be an after, depending on the religion. There would be an afterlife, and you had one life, and they would take it away if you started to doubt shit that was being said. That to me, that's fucking crazy. I believe everyone's really entitled to their own opinion. I mean, don't you believe that? In all seriousness, not trying to be a smartass or anything. Do you guys really believe everyone is entitled to their opinion, even if it's a really fucking shitty opinion? Like, you know, like, I don't know, like some guy just says your wife's a whore, you know? That's his opinion. You could punch him. Well, you shouldn't punch him. You know, but everyone's entitled to their opinion, and maybe he's right, and your wife is a whore, but maybe, you know, he's misguided. I don't know. That's a really bad example. Because clearly your wife can either be a whore or she cannot be a whore. There's no like, well, I don't know if your wife's a whore or not. There is no common ground for that. Your wife's a whore or she's not a whore. But maybe she's like a whore sometimes. And that could be like your religion. You know, you don't know it. You only see sometimes that she's a whore. You know what I'm trying to say? I really hope so, because I have no fucking idea what the hell I'm trying to say. I think I just called someone's wife a whore. That's what I think I did. Whew, man, that was it. We got through religion. We did it, fellas. We made it through religion. Good. We're not fucking touching that subject again with a 10-foot pole. Religion's good and all, and I really believe most religions try and teach you to be, at least, okay, I shouldn't say most, and I shouldn't say anything else. The religion I grew up with, Christianity, Catholicism, that taught you, you know, to be a good person, respect others, the golden rule, man, not the three-way golden rule, but the idea that, you know, treat others the way you want to be treated. Don't do something to someone that you wouldn't want them to do to you. And I believe in that. I really honestly do. But that doesn't make it a Christian belief. That makes it, in my opinion, you know, just because, you know, it says, you know, treat others with respect, dignity, you know, the 10 Commandments, thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not steal. You know, those are great society rules. That's not just any, you know, for religion. I think that's for a modern-day society, a first-world society, to function. It needs stuff like that, and that shouldn't be titled under religion. It should just be under, like, societal human rights. You know, thou shalt not steal. Stealing's a fucked up thing to do, in any regards. So that should be like a basic thing, a human thing. That shouldn't be like, well, you know, my religion doesn't cover thou. My religion says, you know, thou shalt take what thou needs, you know, and, you know, whatever it may be. So it should be a human thing, not a religion thing, because if it's a human thing, we can all be like, oh yeah, I'm human. I believe in that. Maybe I shouldn't steal. And then boom, you just have a moral topic instead of a religious topic. Trust me, I think it would work better. I'm Chill Chaos. I'm running for president. No, I'm not. You see that Mitt Romney guy? He's gonna end up probably getting the GOP. I shouldn't say raped. Rape's a poor word for especially for politics. He destroyed Newt in the Floridian primary. So Newt Gingrich, what kind of name is that anyway? It's a weird name. So we destroyed him in the primary for the most part. I think he got over 50% of the vote, and the rest was spread out between Newt, Santorum, and Paul. But you know, he believes heavily. He's got a very religious background and whatnot. Although he's a businessman and a ruthless one at that. You know, he did a lot of buying and selling and breaking down of companies for his own gain. So he's definitely a ruthless businessman. But you know, I honestly believe religion does not belong in politics whatsoever. I firmly believe in the idea of separation of church and state, the Establishment Clause. What amendment is the Establishment Clause? Is that the Fourth Amendment? I don't know. Don't quote me, I don't remember, but I know it's the Establishment Clause. I firmly believe in that. I believe, you know, government, religion, the way the country was founded. No, we shouldn't have any religion to do any religion in our government whatsoever. Yeah, people want to be like, oh, well, he's a religious man, he goes to church, he's a good person. Yeah, okay, but that's then saying just because you don't go to church or don't practice religion that you're a bad person, because you're obviously excluding them. You know, I mean, you want to know something? You want to know? People want to say Christianity. You know, you were raised Christian. You obviously had a good background and a good belief system in what you were doing. Guess who was raised Christian as well? Guess whose parents were Christian? And who want to support Christian ideas and positive Christian energy. Did you guess? Because it's really easy. Hitler was a Christian. Yeah, that doesn't look too good. You know, just because someone's a religion doesn't define a person. If I want to practice whatever I want to practice, that shouldn't define me. You know, I shouldn't be like, oh, well, I'm a good person just because I practice Christianity. You could be a shitty person. I mean, what about all those priests that did horrible things to the kids? And they're supposed to be the ones that are like the leaders of it and shit like that. They're supposed to be the covenants of faith, and they're supposed to preach that faith, and yet they can't even be trusted. So that's not good. That's not a good thing. You know, you want to say, how about instead of having it where, you know, just because you're a religious man that means you're a good person, how about you have it where, you know, you volunteered a lot at your community. You gave up time. You donate time to the poor, the feeble, the ill, you know, the crazy, the mentally insane. And that's what you spent most of your time. Instead of going to religion, that's what you did. You volunteered your time, community service. I will honestly, if someone tells me, a presidential candidate, that instead of going to church every Sunday, he worked at a soup kitchen, not because religion told him to do that, but because his own morals told him to do that, that man has my vote. That he was going to do that, and that was his way of trying to pay back the community, of being a good citizen, by doing that. Not even religion dictating, just that's what he wanted to do, because that's the human thing to do. Someone wants to tell me that, I'll vote for you. But till now, someone saying that because they believe in God makes them a good person, that I can't buy. Because, like we said, the most vile, evil, disgusting people on earth have believed in a God, and the most horrible things have been done in the name of God. So, why don't you just be a good person, and that's it. And again, if you believe in a God and a religion, good, more power on you. Because you know what? That's some structure. That definitely is structure for life and how to live. But that's not the only structure you're gonna need. You know, you're gonna make your own choices, and you have free will for a reason. So use it, but don't try and use religion as a scapegoat, or saying, you know, I'm deserving of this because I practice this. You know, if you want to be a good person, just be a good person. Don't be a good person because religion makes you a good person. Humanity should make you a good person. Although humanity is fucking sick and fucked up at times, and really, humanity fucking lets me down every single day sometimes when you hear shit. But we should be humans to each other and not fucking be animals to each other. And do it because we want to, because we are humans, not because a book tells us to or higher power tells us to. We should do it because that's what humans do. We have the ability to have a conscience and think. We were granted that ability through either evolution, if you believe in evolution, or through Adam and Eve, if you believe in Christianity or whatever other stuff is out there, through religion. But we were granted that ability, so let's fucking do it because of that. Let's not do it because someone else tells us to do it. So, that's my take on it. Again, holy shit, I want to stop talking about religion. It makes for an interesting subject. We were talking about politics, and fucking religion came up.